All right, so I'm going to do the season 2 special of Tell Your Tale, the Blockywockys. Not expecting much, but crossing my fingers. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do a short and post them on the same day. Hopefully this is good. I'm hoping, but yeah. Oh, and I'm doing it in the way of watching it, pause whenever I want to say something. So starting here. They really got Sunny here singing breakfast is the most important meal of the day, giving Misty a sprinkles and frosting donut. Okay, well, that's great. Also, Izzy looks sick. It's kind of weird. So this opening song is really uncomfortable. It's really poorly done. They are doing like talking parts, and there's a really bad part with like Sunny where she just sounds like really off. I was like, is the song still going? What is happening here? But the more like important thing is like, Izzy still looks sick. Like she just looks sick, and obviously that's going to be the like plot. But like, how are they not noticing that immediately, guys? Come on now, you're supposed to be friends. You should definitely notice that. Allura is definitely a villain after my own heart. She's trying to do ice spells and everything's melting, and she's like, we need to go somewhere where it's less hot. Agreed, Allura. Let's just go into a snow place, please. This is really weird, because, like, this is not something you should do. So, like, in G4, when Pinky went Pinkamena and did Party of One, it was clear that, like, something was wrong and she shouldn't be talking to these inanimate objects, and, like, they put an end to that really quick. But Izzy, like, just talks to her, like, created unicorn like he's a friend, but it's like, you have friends for that, Izzy. Why are you talking to your fake thing when, like, you could be talking to your friends about this problem? It's really weird. Man, this is going to be an Izzy special, and it's already, like, stupid. Like, oh my god, the Blockywockys is just, like, creative block. I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know how they're gonna make this good. They're probably not. This is already okay. So Allura has ice powers apparently. She can literally just put her paw onto things and it spread ice. Why didn't she use that on the main six when they were fighting instead of just trying to... Oh. Yeah, this is just really bad. Like, from a storytelling standpoint, and from a lesson standpoint, and from an everything standpoint, this is... Izzy meets up with a sea pony, and like she's like, we believe that laughter can cure anything. Yeah, that's what you should teach kids. Summer Andy was like, oh, this show is for toddlers. He said 4 to 7 was the ages. Yeah, tell your 7-year-old that when his grandfather is dying and is going to die of like maybe cancer or something along those lines, they'll be like, oh, well, I saw in My Little Pony that laughter can cure anything. Yeah, that's the type of things we should be teaching our this is, again, the writers of this one are just like, just teach any old hooey for like morality, and like none of it is true. They just freaking MacGuffined an entire park on the beach. An entire desolate park, dude. These writers suck so bad. Izzy finagles that entire fair into a new fair. And it's really stupid. Like, this episode was so terrible. Let me tell you why. Like, Allura was part of it, and she wasn't even part of it. There was, like, they're doing setup with her, I guess, still, but it's so dumb. So, like, this is essentially that episode in G4 where Chrysalis makes the mean six, and they're there, but they make such little difference in the episode that if they, they never meet. They never meet the main cast, and, like, nothing happens. And that's what happens here. Like, Allura's around, and, like, she never interacts with anybody, and then she's just like, oh, man, they did the magic, and now we can never get home, and she goes back into her cave. Like, that's what happens. And then, like, it's really stupid because Izzy has the Nova Charm, and, like, she stumbles into this entire abandoned amusement park that was on the beach. Okay, we've never seen that before. We're just doing more book climbing out of the wall crap. Like, that's just lazy. We've never seen this We've never seen this part of Maritime, apparently, ever before in the last 80 episodes or in Make Your Mark. But apparently it was there. There was just an abandoned amusement park that was in disrepair. And then what's really stupid, like what's really, really stupid is Izzy uses the power of the Nova Charm to fix the entire theme park. And it's like, well, if you were going to have her magic the entire theme park into repair, you might... They probably did it because they wanted to do the, like, recycling thing, and that's stupid because, like, how long has that been there? Anyways, this was just bad. It was bad. Izzy started out as my favorite character in this entire series. I watched A New Generation because of Izzy. I loved her. I loved Izzy after A New Generation. And I was like, I will watch Make Your Mark and Tell Your Tale because of Izzy. And somehow, they've done nothing to make me like Izzy more. Nothing. Izzy, everything that Izzy has done since the beginning in A New Generation, she does now. She has not evolved as a character or become more interesting or anything along those lines. She's the same character that she was 100+ episodes before, and she's not improved. I like Misty more than Izzy now because the writers are so terrible at making a character better that I have to like Misty more. Like, that Misty has gotten more development. She's more interesting as a character. She's kind of slowed down, but I know that in this episode that's coming up, it's called, I think it's 13. No, it's 14 or something. No, it's 15. Emotional Roller Coaster with Izzy, or with Misty, that's going to make her even more interesting. Yeah, this was not it, Chief. This was pretty. This wasn't even mid. This was just bad. Izzy was my favorite character at one point, and they somehow have done nothing with her the entire series. And this special was devoted to her, and it was nothing. We got a few songs, and they were nothing. One of them was especially bad. Still, in the entire series, the only good song seems to be the one that Pip sings in A New Generation when she does the presentation or whatever. The Izzy song would be in the movies, but they have watches. They made the line "Watches shake our unicorn butts," which I don't even know. Like, they know about bronies and they know about that whole aspect of the fandom, and it's like, you guys are like really, 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 what are you doing? But regardless, this was bad. This was not good. This was par for the course. Let's put it that way. You have the Bridal Woodstock one in Make Your Mark. You have the Christmas one. You have Secrets of Starlight. Yeah, this is as bad as all of those are. They've not done a single good special yet, and that just blows my mind because they have such good characters to work with. Yep.